Aries, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late May 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Aries collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do we got for the Rams? What do you have for us in late May 2025? What energies, messages, insights can we take a little peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Aries. Late May, what's the vibe? What's the energy? We're still using the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. I know some of you love it, some of you not so much. But it'll go quick, I promise you. Either way, let's get this first card out here. What energies do we have floating around here for the Rams? It's been an intriguing couple of weeks, that's for sure. All right, growing up is the card that we draw. Now, this doesn't just mean that we're all getting older, right? Everyone knows how time progresses. But this could be any situation that is maturing. Okay, so whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, to me, this energy initially is just showing me like, all right, something's growing or something's increasing, which can be really nice. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk more in depth about this card. So I always say with this deck in particular, it's more of an intuitive, like, yeah, we could take it at face value. But to me, I think this could really apply to almost any situation where there might be room to grow. So for some Aries, there could be certain things that you're putting your energy into where it's like, okay, this looks promising. This is something that could mature into something bigger. Now, I know all Aries are going through a lot of different things. For some of you, this could just represent growing pains if you're going through like a difficult situation where it's like pressure makes a diamond. That's what I think of with this. And if there's any sign that is good under pressure, it's Aries, right? Like normally we respond well to pressure. So I don't know why I'm getting that subtle pressure type of energy here, but this looks good. So again, anything that you're putting your energy into, it has some good potential, even if it doesn't quite seem like it just yet. So we're going to let her chill over there. And we're going to get into tarot. We'll see what shows up. And yeah, I always say the first card here doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Let's shuffle it up one time here for Aries, please. What do we got? Late May. And while we get this shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. It felt very strict in its ways. The reading was titled It's Game Over. To me, it just felt like very stern, very serious, very no nonsense. So for a lot of Aries, there could be certain things where it's like, I'm not messing around anymore. I'm not playing any games. It was very much what you see is what you get. That Emperor with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse was like, hey, I'm just not going to put a lot of energy into something. So we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards for Aries. What do we have? Late May, please. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. So, all right, a little slow in the beginning for my liking. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad, because I think the 2 of Pentacles is a pretty nice energy. It's usually very harmonious, balanced. Could be busy sometimes too. Let's get a couple more out here. But my initial gut feeling, oh yeah, okay. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. Patience might be tested here, my good friends. When I see the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles, we'll see if we get some sort of breakthrough energy on the back. That's going to switch it up on us. Okay. 3 of Wands. Energy seems very still. That's just like the vibe I'm picking up here. So for some of you, that might be a really awesome thing. For some of you, not so much. Because to me, it's like, all right, do something. The energy doesn't really seem to be doing much, but I think it is under the surface. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. But at first glance, you know, I always look at the elements first. We have a lot of earth here, okay? And listen, as a cardinal fire sign, we're all about action. We're all about making moves. What we want it now. All that stuff. That's not always a bad thing. It's just very motivated. So when there's a lot of earthy energy, it could sometimes be a bit of a drag. That's why I was saying maybe your patience might be tested in this time. Now, this could be great when it comes to business, when it comes to work, material things. Like these are the cards we want to see. There are some really good positives. We also have fire here on the back end, so there's a certain anticipation. But to me, it feels like, when you look out across a body of water and it's just like glass, it's very still. That's how this feels to me initially. So again, with the earth and fire, these could represent outside circumstances as well. So hopefully there's not situations where it's like, all right, nothing I can really do about it. That could potentially be it. But let's go through this piece by piece and really start to build it out, because there's definitely going to be nuance, because I feel the pressure. Now, position number one, we're starting with the Two of Pentacles. Nice. We see this individual here, the universal symbol. So this does have some karmic ties, karmic archetypes to it, but it's harmonious. Out of all the twos in the tarot deck, this is calm, it's chill, it's relaxed. So maybe some Aries, maybe you're just taking a load off, right? Maybe you're relaxing. Maybe you feel relieved about something. That could be the case with the Two of Pentacles. Twos generally represent partnerships, sometimes decisions, being at a crossroads. So the Two of Pentacles is nice because it's like, okay, something is coming into a state of balance. So whatever it is you have been dealing with or things that have been happening around you, when I see the Two of Pentacles, it's like the calm within the storm. That's initially how this is feeling. Now, I always say all cards could represent good and rough. Now, when it comes to the rough side of the Two of Pentacles, it could represent imbalance. It could represent something where it just feels off or it looks off. It's like, something's not quite right here. So there could be certain situations that just aren't sitting right when I see this. It could also be very busy. Notice this person is juggling. So it's like, I'm just juggling from one thing to another, one thing to another. So whether you're trying to keep yourself busy or it's just an energy that's being juggled for some reason. Not seeing progress at the top, but I feel like it could definitely change when we start clarifying. Now, getting to the center, we have the Four of Pentacles. This card gets a bit of a bad reputation out there, but we're going to look at it a nice, fair, and balanced type of way. The earthy energy, as you can see, this person is clamped onto the pentacle. They're not letting go. They're not moving forward. But it does have some good things. If we're talking about finance, this is really great. This could represent saving up for big purchases, watching your spending, doing budgeting. This could represent good investments. So again, when I say the Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, this could be a recipe for planting a financial seed. This could be really nice. But when we get to the realm of relationships, that's where this Four of Pentacles could be a little bit rough. This could represent unresolved feelings, certain things they might still be holding on to. This could represent individuals that might be a little possessive. It could represent jealousy. It could represent grudges. So we're just going to have to see how this all plays out, because this could most definitely be a bit of a problematic energy in the realm of relationships. But again, it's not really moving. Okay, especially like with the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, it's like, all right, well, the energy's here. It's showing up, but it seems to be doing nothing for some reason, but I don't buy it. I don't quite buy it. Moving to the back end, we have the Three of Wands. So this could be good. I always say it's like something's almost there, something's within reach. This is a huge card of manifestation. So whether there's something you're trying to create, you're trying to manifest, you're trying to bring towards you, that's the vibe of this card. It's like, I want to bring something to me as opposed to chase it down. Some of you might just be in a waiting position, right? Like wait and see, like, all right, well, let's just see how this goes. I'm cautiously optimistic. That's a vibe here with the Three of Wands, especially with the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. It's like either the patience is being tested or you might be showing some great patience. Like I mentioned, it just feels like wait and see type of energy. In the positive sense, though, it's like something you've been waiting for could be coming in quick when this card is here. Because remember, the ships are right there in the harbor. They're almost there. They're not quite there, but they're almost there. So we're going to want to look at this further. But the challenge of this Three of Wands, and I'm sure you can guess it, it could represent impatience, not wanting to wait around, feeling stuck. So there is this energy that seems just super, super quiet. I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for my Aries friends. Let's see what's happening. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that too. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Aries, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, let's see what this Two of Pentacles has. Is it karmic? Is it balanced? Is it too much? What do we got here? Thank you. Hey, listen, the outer does not match the inner. That's one thing I can say here. We have the Five of Swords in the upright underneath this Two of Pentacles. Ooh. All right. So again, if there is someone or something that's like testing your patience, I feel like, all right, I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to stay relaxed. Again, I've been feeling this pressure since early on, and it's still here. Does it have to be bad? No. Now, the Five of Swords, it's another card that could be quite harsh. In its most optimistic sense, I'll give you this message. When I see the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Swords, it's very independent, self-reliant. So for a lot of Aries in this time, you might just be wanting to do your own thing or just strike off into the distance. It's just like, I got this. There's like a thirsting for independence here in the front. However, the Five of Swords can also be a very upset type of energy, especially with the Four of Pentacles right next to it. So I see the calm, serene outer with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that energy seems cool. The energy seems fine. But underneath the surface, there is a ton of conflict. And I saw it a couple weeks ago where I felt an on-edge type of energy where it could have been someone a little nervous, a little anxious. This feels more aggressive to me, where it's like, oh, someone might be a little mad. Someone might be a little pissed here. And I mean, you'd probably be able to see through it, right? Like if when someone's pretending that everything's fine, it's easy to tell usually. So that's what I'm picking up here. Either it's somebody trying to keep calm or calm themselves down, or like, I'm gonna count to 3, think before I react. It's like giving me this kind of energy here. So I would take that as an advice, especially during this next week. Don't be super reactive. Whatever happens or whoever you're speaking to or whatever things pop up, don't react immediately. It's like, take it in, process, then you react, because this energy could go from like 0 to 100 real quick, because I'm getting a volatility here underneath. We're going to keep moving. Again, it could just be pent up energy for some Aries. That could be the case. Like for some of you, it might seem cool on the outside, but you just have this pent up energy that needs release. But let's see what's up with the Four of Pentacles. Let's see what's happening there. Because, I mean, let's just keep going. I don't want to over talk it, but why is that Four of Pentacles here for Aries? Thank you. Great for money. Really, really great energy for money. So if you are watching this for like work things, work situations, finances, if you've been having a difficult time, this is like a huge turnaround here in that area. Four of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, like this is just stacking pentacles, big, one on top of another. So now could be a great time for financial increase. Now could be a great time for like new work, new businesses, all that kind of stuff. However, this is also, to me, in the realm of personal relationships, it's an energy, it's not going nowhere. Okay, so even if there is someone or something you've been dealing with where it's like, I'm just gonna shake it off, I'm gonna keep it out of my mind. When I say the Four of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, it's lodged in there for whatever reason. Okay, so again, whether this is a memory, whether it's something you're currently going through, this energy just feels solid as a mountain right in the center. So again, great for finances, great for prospects when it comes to work and business. Personal relationships, it's an energy where it's like, all right, well, this energy's not going anywhere. I guess I have to figure out a way to deal with it. It's giving me that kind of vibe. 10 of Pentacles in the upright, really nice energy, but it is very solid. Okay. So just, we're going to keep moving. I don't want to say this could be a grudgy person. To me, it's just an energy. It's like not letting go of something. It is what it is. The energy's there. It's lodged there tight. Okay, it's not a fly-by-night type of energy. Let's move over to the Three of Wands. We'll see what that has. Then we'll do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow. So it's like, yeah, we got some good things. We got some other things. But let's see why the 3 is here. And we'll do our recap. Then we'll do the shadow. So why is the Three of Wands in the mix? For my Aries friends, please. Okay. Ooh. All right. Star in reverse. So watch out for Aquarius, issues with Aquarius potentially. This could be an energy that is either one, getting tired of waiting, or is like giving up hope on something potentially, which, you know me, I'm an optimistic person. I always try to see the silver lining or the light at the end of the tunnel with any situation. When I see the Three of Wands, it's like, well, I'm just waiting for something that's never going to come. It's like giving me that kind of idea. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to. It just, the energy here feels down. So what we have here in the front and what we have here in the back is totally different here. Like, because in the front, it's like everything's fine, everything's cool. It's just really pent up. On the back, it's just like, am I wasting my time here? It's like giving me that kind of vibe. The Star in reverse could be good in a sense, Because aside from that little frustration that I was picking up, the star to me represents a long period of time. So if you are in a waiting pattern, if you are in a holding pattern in regards to something, it could be coming quicker than you think. So like if it's a pattern you've been through before, it's like, no, this now it comes quicker. It's something that comes quicker. But everything here feels like elevated. So again, you might lose patience quicker. The energy might come in quicker. Star in the upright means it's going to take a long time, but it's like a payoff in the end. In reverse, it's either hopeless or it's an energy that like it's going to come in quicker than you think. I'm going to throw one more card down here. I want to get a bonus. I don't normally do that, but before we get into the recap in the shadow, I just want to see, like, is the energy coming in? So let's go in on that Three of Wands, star reverse. Energy coming in. Energy coming in, please. Quick. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think for a lot of you, this could actually be really good when initially it looked rough. We have the Six of Wands, and I asked for just one more clarification for that back end, and that is a card of victory. So if you are waiting for something, it might either come in quicker than you expect, or it just, even if things look still, I've been saying it since the beginning, the energy just moves in rapidly for whatever reason. That's also Leo energy here. So we have like this Leo Aquarius axis. Let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. If you look here in the box, we have an intriguing one because there's like some really, really good things. There's some frustrating bits too. But position number one, we have the Two of Pentacles in the upright with the Five of Swords. So it's like the outside doesn't match the inside. Outside seems cool, calm, and collected. The inside, not so much. This energy feels like it could be upset, angry, mad. Now, in the good sense, this could be like a thriving or striving for some independence in an area of life where it's like, I'm just going to do my own thing, which could be good, especially for money. I've been picking that up as a huge undertone here, but it could be someone that's dealing with some rough feelings for sure, and it seems mad or upset. Moving to the center, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Again, fantastic for money, fantastic for work and investments. When it comes to a situation, it's an energy that just feels lodged. Like the energy, it feels like a stone, like a mountain, it's just there. So again, whether it's something that you're not letting go of or somebody else, like the energy is there and there's no ignoring it. That's how it feels. Moving to the back end, we have the Three of Wands with the Star in reverse. I did say for some of you, could be some hopeless feelings that might creep in, where it's like, all right, am I wasting my time here, or am I waiting for nothing? But I threw out this extra clarifier, and it tells us that like something could come in a lot quicker than you think. So especially if those of you are in like a wait and see type of situation, I feel the energy coming in pretty quick. So please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. Let's see what's in the shadows. So let's shuffle it up one time here for my Aries friends. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end, just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing too. So let's get you one. If you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get your card out here. What do we got? Nice and quick. Thank you. Okay, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is an energy. It might take a lot out of you. I would say watch your energy levels in this time when the Ten of Wands shows up in the shadows, but this could also represent something that might be weighing on you. So again, with all this still energy and this stone type of energy in the center, I'm not surprised to see the Ten of Wands. It could represent a burden. Now, in its positive form, it could represent determination, where Spirit's like, keep pushing, keep going, Aries. So you might have to tap into your well of determination. But in the rough sense, yeah, it could be something that's quite heavy, whether it's a situation it's heavy, you might be feeling a little heavy. Make sure you're taking care of your health, rest, recuperation. That's a huge thing here. But yeah, Ten of Wands in the shadows, it's like, all right, this is heavier than it looks. Like normally this would be pretty simple, but this is an energy that like kind of weighs down. I would say just watch your energy output in this time, specifically with this. So yeah, Aries, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. If you would like further insight on your situation, you could book a personal reading with me at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. You could go check out my digital calendar for availability. But for the May subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of the most beautiful new decks out there, the Stained Glass Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the zodiac signs, which one is your favorite? Not your sign, which one do you work best with? Which flows with your energy? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.